We're Sarah and Ben. We're on an Arctic adventure exploring the extreme north of Europe.
Welcome back to Diamonds on Tour. Good morning.
Hi.
So here we are at the Icehotel, and I can't tell you how excited I am.
Yeah, absolutely. We're just outside Kiruna. It's the world famous Icehotel.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a dream, and we're dead lucky because there are two parts to this hotel. One that's open all year round that they keep controlled, temperature controlled, and another one that's built fresh every year, and then obviously it goes when the temperature changes. So and that one is only open for a few more days, and we've made it. Yeah,
it's the 8th of April today. So if you're heading in this direction, make sure you get here before this time of year, and you'll have a chance of seeing it in its fine glory. Yeah,
and as it's the 8th of April, happy birthday, Paul.
Happy birthday.
So let's go and have a look at this then. It's called Lattice, this one. So it's a series of artworks really, by ice sculptors, and each of the rooms has a different theme, which we can have a look at. And this is the entrance hall, and it's called Lattice, and it's by a Japanese artist, two Japanese artists.
See all these columns that frame this avenue down here. Look at the shape of this one. Do you think this is because it's almost closed, almost melted? Or should I be standing here? The other thing that's really cool is some of these reindeer hides. Look how thick these reindeer hides are. They're beautiful. I'm trying to make a hand print in the ice, but my hand is actually hurting quite a lot now because it's really, really cold.
Let's see if it's wet then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah, oh it has. Can you see that?
Yes. Now I'm very pleased to see that every one of these rooms has a full smoke detector just in case the snow catches fire, and fire extinguishers, again in case the ice catches fire.
The 8 rooms down this corridor are all the same really. I mean, they're beautiful, absolutely beautiful, but they've all got the same artwork. So we'll go and have a look at the unique ones just now. And we've no ensuite. So you obviously have to leave your bedroom to go to the loo.
At night time, if you need to use a bathroom, you go out this way, and there is the toilet block. The thing I think is really, really cool is the way they use the difference between ice and snow to give that different texture and different material. It's really beautiful. And it's perfectly smooth when you run your hand between them, and quite cold. Now this is the first of the bespoke artist designed rooms, and this is first of all, it's absolutely beautiful how it's made, but I don't know if, can you see the sort of perspective that everything in the room is tilted over, so it's one of those places that sort of messes with your perception in your head, but it's really lovely. Kind of Picasso style art here. Now again, this is the cactus themed room, and this artist has used the contrast between the sort of clear ice and just pure white snow to make the different elements, and it's really effective. It's absolutely beautiful.
Look at this, it changes colour in here. That is a big ear.
This room, designed by some Japanese artists, they've managed to get the ice absolutely crystal clear. You can see the the shapes they've carved and just the nature of the ice. It's got a really sort of jewel-like crystal sort of quality about it.
How would you feel sleeping between some woman's legs like that? It's somebody who might like to do that. It's just beautifully carved. She's got nice feet. Oh, he is just gorgeous.
The level of artistry that's gone into this one is absolutely stunning. The sort of wave of the hairs, the eyelids, the shape around the nose and around here, it is absolutely beautiful. So difficult to convey on camera, but trust us, this is truly a great work of art.
We do love cats, don't we?
We do love cats, but without that, I mean, the mice are cool as well. Look at these are really beautiful. The textures in the showing all the sort of hair and everything is absolutely fabulous.
Oh. Oh. Look at him. Oh, wow. Wee. Oh my gosh. This is a British one. Oh.
Now when you're at the Icehotel, there's only really one thing you have to do. Not sure this is going to be a good idea, but what the hell. Yeah.
You're so childish. So this now is the entrance to the Icehotel that's permanent.
Yeah, maybe an exhibit based on an iceberg ripping open the hull of the Titanic isn't the greatest idea they ever had. Sorry we couldn't show you every room here at the Icehotel. You'd have been watching lumps of ice for hours if we did, and even as pretty as they are, you need to see where we went next. So here we go to the next morning. We're visiting Kiruna Church today. Quite interesting. Come over here and have a look. This is Kiruna Church, and this separate bell tower was built first. I think about 1907 this opened, and then the church itself over here was built and was complete in 1912. Now, interestingly, the mining company that owned and operate the huge iron ore mine, which is right next door to here, the guy who opened that mine actually gave this church to the parish as a gift from the mining company back in 1912. And now, as a result of the expansion of the mine, the whole church is going to be moved about 3 kilometres to the east to the new city centre of Kiruna, and that work will be starting later this year at this site. The church is built in the style of a traditional Sami house, in that it has a wider base, wooden construction rising to a narrower top. And that's because when it was built, it was important to the architects to maintain some of the heritage of the local Sami people. And the whole exterior of the building is clad with these individual wooden pieces, and they're all precisely cut with a bevel at the bottom, straight edges. There must be tens of thousands of them. They're a bit like wooden shingles that you might see on a roof of a building somewhere. I wonder who had the job of cutting all these out, making sure they're all identical. This building was once judged the most beautiful building in all of Sweden. I did read somewhere on the internet that there are no religious symbols in this church. Not sure why that is, or what defines a religious symbol, but it's certainly free of the sort of paintings and iconography that you see elsewhere.
Well, that was Kiruna Church, and now we're going to get back in the van and we're driving west to Narvik.
Fabulous. Join us there. Now, this is the mine over here. It's actually the biggest iron ore mine in the entire world, and it provides 80% of the iron ore for the whole of Europe, and it provides basically all the employment for the town of Kiruna for one reason or another. And there's a railway line from here that takes the iron ore out towards Narvik, and that was the source of a film we watched recently because of the Nazis' desire to get their hands on this iron ore during the Second World War made this and the supply lines from it a very, very important strategic objective.
We've not long set off from Kiruna, and we have to just report to you, because we're a bit astounded by this, that the temperature outside is plus 5 degrees centigrade. Wow. This road is very clear. The snow around that church and the roads around it was melting quite quickly. So who knows? It's quite amazing. It's the warmest we've had in weeks, this is. So positively balmy.
I'm going to start stripping clothes off.
Incredible.
This road is the E10, the European Route 10, which in this area runs east-west, and we're using it to go west from Kiruna out towards Narvik. So very soon we will be getting back into Norway. And here we are. We have nothing to declare other than our love of Scandinavia. So we carry straight on through the green lane and back into Norway.
Hello, Norway. It's been in and out.
Yeah. So this is our third time into Norway, isn't it?
Oh,
This is the quayside here at Narvik, up here in the north end of Norway. We've got a ferry boat being worked on here, and an old historic boat there, and snowy mountains in the distance, with even a ski resort over there. So it's not the most picturesque place in the world, but this is where we're parked tonight. Now this will do us quite nicely.
Today we've arrived at the Narvik War Museum. Narvik in 1940 there was a huge battle in the port area that affected the land as well. We'll find out more about it as we walk around here. So let's see what's what.
Just like everywhere during conflict, whether it was 85 years ago or today, there's so much needless suffering on both sides. And this museum keeps these important memories alive and helps us all to learn why aggression must always be avoided.
This is what we can see from our park up on Lofoten.
And this is where we parked last night. Little campsite at the side of the harbour there. And what a fantastic view that is. Let's go up here, and there's a little walk up to this lighthouse at the top here, so come with me. Well, this is the little headland which is just behind last night's campsite. There's a lighthouse up there and stunning views out across the fjord looking down towards the Lofoten Islands. And that's where we are. We're towards the top end of Lofoten and heading down further later today and over the next few days. I think one thing that is absolutely clear, when Slati Bartfast was making these crinkly bits around the edge of Norway, he was absolutely on the top of his game. If you don't understand that reference, you need to read The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, some of Douglas Adams' best work.
Good morning, my lovely people. So We met Alex yesterday. He's actually the owner of this lovely campground that we stayed at in a beautiful location, as you can see. And we're going to go off to have a coffee with him now. He's invited us along for a cappuccino. Very nice. Alex moved here from Germany quite a few years ago, and he's made himself a beautiful home in a beautiful spot.
Welcome to the lovely place in Sigafjord. It's located about 200 kilometers north of the polar circle. My name is Alex Robbins and I live here now since 2016. I have a property here located and I wanted to offer the camper vans a nice place to stay. If you're camping overnight in Norway, you have to be away from settlements 150 meters, especially from houses like this or houses over there like my house. And if you get the permit from the landowner, it's not the issue, so you can stay overnight. This is what many people are not considering in Lofoten, and this is one of the reasons why many places are getting more restricted, where you cannot have so many places to free camp. And here you see it's a really nice view, it's quite idyllic, surrounding by mountains all over the place here. Here's a nice access to the water if you would like to go for a cold plunge or dip. It's up now maybe 6 degrees Celsius.
We're on our drive down through Lofoten and we've stopped at this beautiful viewpoint. Just these views are unbelievable, aren't they?
They are stunning.
What a place.
Yeah.
In some ways the cloudy, dramatic weather makes it even more spectacular, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it does.
It's really cool.
Yeah, a lot of the snow has gone from parts of the land. The mountains have still got snow on, and there is a flurry of snow in the air still. I think the temperature probably is about, I don't know, maybe -1.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the moment.
Hovering around zero.
Yeah, so it's fluctuating from +2 to -2. So yeah, bit of everything really. But we keep meeting rain as well as we're driving, so I don't think it can decide yet what to do.
No, it's the wind is blowing, so it blows the weather through really, really quickly.
Oh, steady.
I've got to stay there because the wire, you attached to me to the wire.
I thought you were falling.
Oh no.
Okay, good.
Yeah, stunning. What a place. It's beautiful out here. Really lovely. What a place. The only problem with this place is it takes ages to get anywhere because you stop every 3 minutes to take pictures. Well, thanks for being here with us as we travel further into Lofoten. Come back next week when we visit the craziest football pitch in the whole world.